Tyrese Maxey heard his name called in the NBA draft on Wednesday night at number 21 by the Philadelphia 76ers. Maxey is the fifth Wildcat all-time to be selected by the Sixers and the first since Mike Flynn in 1975. Maxey was one of the top freshmen in the country in 2019-20 and averaged 14.0 points per game for the Southeastern Conference champions. In addition to his 14.0 points per game, Maxey averaged 4.3 rebounds and 3.2 assists per game. He shot 42.7% from the floor and made 33 three-pointers in 2019-20. Maxey was stellar for the Wildcats all season long, but he came up particularly big in UK's biggest games. Highlighted by a career-high 27-point performance in the victory over number 3 Louisville, Maxey averaged a team-high 19.0 points to go along with 5.3 rebounds in UK's 6 games versus Associated Press top 25 foes. In true road games, Maxey ranked second on the team with an average of 14.4 points. He also added 4.4 rebounds, 3.3 assists and 1.0 blocks per game in hostile territory. Maxey's 26 points in the 1-2 matchup versus Michigan State topped Terrence Jones's 25 points against East Tennessee State in 2010 for the most points by a freshman in his debut as a Wildcat. In that game, Maxey's first points didn't come until just after the midway point of the first half, but he scored 7 straight points to help Kentucky earn an 11-point halftime lead. From the 10-minute mark of the second half until a pair of Ashton Hagen's free throws with 37 seconds to play, Maxey scored or assisted on 14 straight UK points to hold off the Michigan State rally, including the game-clinching shot with just over a minute to play from well behind the three-point line. Against Louisville, he made a career-high 9 field goals on 14 shots, sunk a career-best 4 three-pointers and tied a career-high with 7 rebounds. His 27 points were the most by a UK freshman versus Louisville and the most by a Wildcat in the rivalry since Jody Meeks scored 28 on January 4, 2009. Highlighted by 6 20-point performances, Maxey scored in double figures in 22 games. The league's coaches picked him for the All-SEC second team and the SEC All-Freshman team. He was also a 3-time SEC Freshman of the Week selection and both the NCAA March Madness National Player of the Week and the U.S. Basketball Writers Association Wayman Tisdale National Freshman following the win over Louisville. The Texas native played particularly well down the stretch. He averaged 15.5 points per game on 42.9% shooting over the final 12 games, scoring in double figures in 10 of those. Included in that stretch, Maxey had 10 seconds half points to lead a double-digit comeback effort at home against Vanderbilt, led the charge in another double-digit deficit against the Commodores on the road on February 11 with 25 points, and posted 17 points versus 15th-ranked Auburn to help the Wildcats to the SEC regular season.